a lot going on across the university that involves relationships with Indian institutions. I've had a couple of occasions to meet with the Minister of Human Resources, Minister Kapil Sibal. I think he's going to be here actually in a few weeks once again. We had an opportunity to meet at the State Department actually with a number of my counterparts from other universities to talk about some of the new initiatives that are underway, educational initiatives that are underway in India, where Minister Sibal last year announced that there's an intention to build something like 700 universities over a 12-year period, which is pretty extraordinary when you think of what that means. So education is one of the key areas in which our two countries really do have opportunities to form very powerful partnerships. And I have to say that although we have those really extending across the university, they're nowhere developed to the extent that they are here in our law school. We're very proud of this relationship. I did want to acknowledge Dr. Raj Dave, and congratulations on your son's performance here earlier. That was really quite marvelous. Maestro, that was very impressive performance. Also wanted to join Susan in acknowledging Frank Islam for establishing our relationship with Aligarh Muslim University in India and supporting students, the student exchange, which I think is going to be something but it's my role this evening really to introduce a great friend of both IIT Kharagpur and the George Washington University Law School. As the founder of the marketing firm Info Group, Vinod Gupta, we all know as Vin, was recognized by President Clinton in his book, Giving, for a hiring ethic that reached out to people on welfare, people with disabilities, and refugees from domestic abuse. Today, Mr. Gupta is general partner with the consulting firm Everest Capital Partners, Incorporated, which he founded in 1987. He's also a true champion of higher education at his alma mater. He pledged a founding donation for the Rajiv Gandhi School of Intellectual Property Law and has also provided substantial support for the Vinod Gupta School of Management at IIT Kharagpur, as you heard. Thanks to his support, George Washington is currently hosting 10 students. We just met them from the Rajiv Gandhi School. They're here with us tonight, along with Professor Shankar. I wanted to recognize him as well. And this visit follows. It's really, again, it's part of this exchange, students going back and forth between the institutions, which is so critical, I think, to developing stronger and stronger ties between our institutions. Mr. Gupta has a BS in engineering from IIT Kharagpur, an MS in engineering, and an MBA both from the University of Nebraska. And I also want to add that the Guptas have a son. In fact, I think one of your three sons, Benjamin Kane Gupta, is currently a student both in business and in law. So you're not only putting together things across the institutions, between Indian institutions and U.S. institutions, but also within our university here, where we're building a stronger and stronger partnership between business and law. And I always say that one of the most powerful ways in which we do that is through students who combine the fields together, because they often make connections that our faculty follow where the students lead. So we're glad to have him and to have you, both of you, recognized as parents associated with George Washington University. So it's now my pleasure to introduce, and please join me